It has been at least a week since I've live streamed any Genshin because I decided to do Durin's quest mostly offline because it felt silly to just log in and stream for like 30 minutes to an hour, 5 different days a week. But we did that, and the my full playthrough that has been uploaded. I believe it went up yesterday or last night. Anywho, today Luna 4 is out, which means we got Act 7 and Act 8 of the Nodcry Archon quest. And I believe I am told that the whole playthrough is about 7.5 to 8 hours. I was not told how long Act 7 in specific was, or Act 8 in specific was, but for today's stream, we're going to try to plow through all of Act 7 in one go. I kind of hope that there's a stopping point, even though I kind of doubt there will be a stopping point. But, because there really wasn't a stopping point between Acts 5 and 6 in Luna 3. But in the case that there isn't a good stopping point, we will basically try to stop at around the 3 to 4 hour mark. Any other news? Right. Plug the Discord. I have a Discord. You can join it if you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing and where I'm doing it. It's more or less where I let people know when I'm going live. So ever since I got off of Twitter. I noticed recently and completely forgot about it that my Twitter is still technically linked to my YouTube account and my Twitch account. I am too lazy to take it down from there. But who knows? Maybe if Elon Musk sells Twitter, I'll start posting on there again. Who knows? To be fair, though, it's just another social media thing to keep track of, and it's not really worth my time. Even though I do check it every now and then when there's official posts for gaming news. So, I guess I should also address that it is Anefa and Columbina are the on-banner units, and I have not decided whether or not I'm pulling for them. I have told that we're going to get 20 free pulls this patch, or however many because of the Lantern Rite in Phase 2. But, yeah, so maybe I should do some pulling this stream, because I think I have, like, at least 200 or so pulls, since we haven't pulled on anything since... Was it Luna 1? We haven't pulled in a few patches, so we should have at least 200 pulls. I have watched a video on what Columbina does in terms of her kit. She looks interesting. And, however, I don't have any Nodcry units outside of Ino, so it might not be good to have her. But this is a good banner to start, so we might be able to pull a Columbina if people want me to pull her. Or if I get completely convinced by the end of the Act 8, we'll do a pull stream. For the most part, I don't know. Quest overview. Continue your journey, travel around the world with your companions. What was that? What was that just popped up there? View quest menu. Oh! Well, this is new. Recommended quests. View travel log. Limited time rewards. A traveler on a winter's night. Oh, well this is new. I mean, we like to talk about the new features whenever something new comes out. They basically added the Fates Atlas from Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. Look at me doing all of this. I completely forgot that Bookworm Swordsman takes place after Troublesome Work. Oh, that's so cool. Man, some of these need more chapters. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I can actually read the voice lines from...
I imagine you must
Wow.
have encountered more than a few conundrums during...
We can listen to voice lines from scenes. Interesting. This is so cool. And then this is all the Mondstadt story quests. Oh, I still haven't done these two hangouts. We've done all of these. Oh, this is gonna motivate me to finally go do all those hangouts that I've been putting off. Because I have done, like, not a lot of these. Nightly exam prep. Oh, there's story quests here as well. Have not done any of these. No Mere Stone, Inazuma. And the music changes as we pad through this. This is really cool. How many of these have I done? Okay, we did those. This is actually really good, because this is answering a question that I've always had, which is, when do a lot of these events chronologically take place? So this basically tells us when these chronologically take place. So after Act 3 of Inazuma is when a lot of these hangouts take place. And hangout event Cookie Shinobu. Perilous Trail, that makes a lot of sense. How many of these hangouts have we done? Okay, so these take place between Act 2 and 3. Interesting. Or at the same time as Act 3. Interesting. So Sinos takes place around Act 5. And then we have all these, which I haven't done Kave's yet. And we haven't done Layla's yet, which is on my list of things to do. Then we're in Fontaine. The Forgotten Thief takes... That feels weird that it takes... I guess it does take place after Act 3. Doesn't it unlock before this, though? Interesting. Or no, it's in between. So it's between Act 2 and Act 3. That's when it takes place. I gotta look for the little line on the... Okay. And then the Fontaine stuff, that makes sense. And... Have we done all of these? Wow, we have. Were there no hangouts in Fontaine? I guess there weren't. We did all of those. Why is this not checked off if we've done all of them? Oh, I didn't bother to check to see if, events were on here. The Rainbow Destined to Burn. Guns and Wings. Oh, yeah, Spray Summer Resort is here. So they do put events on here. See, like, this one's got a check mark, but, like, some of these don't. Oh, it does have a check mark. Interesting. Okay. So we do have events on here. This is the first event that's on here. Alright, A Traveler in a Winter's Night. That's going to be next. And then we have True Moon. So this is going to be Act 7 and Act 8. This is the longest story quest we've ever had. Alright, and then we have View Story Quests. Why is it letting me view these? Oh, because it's just a shortcut to them. Okay. I feel like we should have done all of these, unless they've added any. Yeah, I think we've done all of these. Event quests. We just have the one. And then Traveler's Tales, which opens... It's a shortcut to the book. Still have so many of these to do. Well, this was neat. Oh no. Philippine Pauline! Not her again! Ugh. Do I even dare? It ends in 9 days. Unfortunately, I think I'll have time. Oh, before we forget, we have new stuff here. Columbina banner. Inepa banner. Honestly, I kind of, Inepa has grown on me as a character. I would like to pull her. And we have 33,000 Primo Gems, which is something like... I don't remember. Yeah, I have 207. 207 pulls. And weapon banner's pretty good. Actually, I probably might have stuff in the mail. Yeah. Post supplies delivery. What are these? What is that? Prismatic crystal. Special item in the Miliastra Wonderland. Ah, I see. 300 jade. Set gift box Gallop. Oh, that's the new weird horse outfit, right? Alright, Nubilet's got a new outfit. I believe Yaya's got a new outfit too, but they'll probably unlock that via the Lantern Rite when that comes out. If I had to guess. Okay. And that's the horse outfit, like I said. That's Lapine Pauline! I guess we're gonna miss this week. Whoops. May your fortune find you Spring's Premonition. What is this? Ah, this is the 10 free fates. Got it. Editor me, it's time to skip to this point. So much stuff. We've wasted 15 minutes already. Let's just start. Moonless night. Wait until the following day, 8 o'clock to 12. A battle for the fate of your companions and Nod Cry has already begun. Alright, Paimon, are you about to chime in?
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right?
How could I forget, Paimon? How could I forget? You've got lives to save and a doctor to punch in the face. How funny would it be if we throw an apple at him during this quest line? Pretty funny, I'd wager. Oh, actually, I should probably take this thingy off. I don't need it anymore. How funny would it be if they locked an Archon quest behind having to wait multiple days to do it in real life? That would piss a lot of people off, I imagine. But I would take it over having to level up the adventure rank. Oh, I just remembered we have a guarantee, so we can definitely get Columbina if we really want her. It's going to cost us less than 80 pulls. There's a lizard in here. Why is there a lizard in here?
Looks like the gang's all here.
So how many days, canonically, does this take place after the events of Act 6? At least one day, right?
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Where's Arlecchino? I thought Arlecchino was chiming in on this.
Paimon's ready.
I'm ready too. Can we go over the agenda again?
Haha, feeling nervous? Don't blame you. We're all a little out of our depth with this one.
It's been like 6 weeks in real lifetime.
Okay, so some time ago, Columbina was ambushed by the doctor.
6 weeks ago.
It all happened pretty fast, and the last thing you saw was her vanishing into the moon's reflection.
Or the Moon Gate, whatever we're calling that now.
Yes, though at the time, all that the rest of us saw was the doctor using some kind of power. The next moment, Columbina had disappeared, and you were falling into the sea.
He can stop time. I don't know how we plan to deal with that.
We have to get Columbina back. And whatever the doctor's plan is in seizing the Three Moons Authority, we have to stop him before he succeeds.
What could he possibly be doing? I guess I should take this moment to say I haven't actually watched the special program for Luna 4, so I actually have no clue what's going to happen.
The Frost Moon Scions consider it our duty to rescue the Moon Goddess. I wasn't expecting so many others to come to our aid, so I want you to know that you have our utmost gratitude.
She's more than a moon goddess. She's friends to many people.
Great. Well, first things first.
Actually, Varka, why are you so invested in this at all?
Wait.
Yehoda! Columbina saved your life that one time. You still feel indebted to her, right?
Someone's here.
Uh-oh. Is it Arlecchino?
We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler. but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Okay, well, it's not Arlecchino, because they probably would have recognized her at this point and just said it was her. So who else could it be? Sandrone? Dory, maybe?
Come on.
Oh, it's an operatnik. So it must be Sandrone then, or a representative thereof.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me.
The knave's subordinate. Okay, so it's an Arlecchino representative. I don't think we see that many people underneath the knave that often. I mean, we've met people in Inazuma that worked under the old knave. What was her name? Crucibina? I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me.
I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
This is that conversation from from Luna 4, right? Or Luna 3.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Okay, so this is a scene we didn't see then. Arlecchino catching up Sandrone on what happened. I was wondering if she was even aware what happened.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm.
Really? Interesting. It's even got the lower rank people worried, huh? Well, that's good to hear. I'm really glad that people are starting to recognize that the Fatui is just a military organization. They're not good, bad, or evil. They are just people at the end of the day. So they can be morally gray, they can be good, they can be bad. How many times have I brought up Ether's weird hate boner for the Fatui and how it's actually detrimental to the plot?
We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity.
Thank you!
And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
She is a very straightforward thinking person.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
What a nice guy.
So,
I hope he doesn't
why
die
don't
off
you join
screen.
the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
I believe we talked about this during the end of Natlan, that he has a super secret research facility somewhere in Nodcry. I'm frankly surprised that we're only just now learning about where it is. What is effectively 36 hours into the story of Nodcry?
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
My guess is before the Damselette even left the Fatui.
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
I mean, we tried facing him at the end of Luna 3, and he just stopped time, making 99% of the cast unable to do anything about it.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise.
Probably leaving Anefa here to handle that seems like a good idea.
By cool your jet's ducky with you. It should
Yay,
be
we get the
some help
ducky.
during the battle.
We get Ducky.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
By the way, where are the rest of the knights?
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
Wait, you're not coming with us?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
This is going to be a very dangerous mission. Paimon, you should stay behind and help everyone here. No, I'm not going to leave Paimon behind. Who else am I going to talk to and share a brain cell with?
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty...
Wait, we're actually leaving Paimon behind? Why?
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
I think I left the stove on. No, I turned it off. Got pizza right next to me. Ooh. No. While the Archon quest is in special phase, certain systems and functions will be unavailable. To ensure you have the best experience, it's recommended you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. Alright. Good to go.
Then you'd better get going.
It's 8:30, Friday, January 16th. Hopefully, we'll have an opportunity to log off within the next 4 hours.
Very well.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Before the stream started, I was watching the new season of Free Run just started.
Machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Well, that's Arlecchino's, I forget what it's called, Balefire? Sandrone's not a big fan of destroying machines. Ooh, this one's not on fire. Moonless night. Look for a way forward. This place is falling apart. Are we sure this is his super secret research facility? Oh, these are Arlecchino's strings. Or is she tearing apart the place as she walks through? Oh. That's not a good sign. Yep, those are Arlecchino's strings, alright. Oh, I just realized we have a automatic party here. I didn't even realize we're playing as the Traveler. We have the Nefer team. Well, that was scary. Stuff's exploding.
That's quite a welcome party.
The Abyss is here.
It all adds up.
Oh, we have Ducky with us. How do we proc Ducky? Ooh, the Wild Hunt's here too. Or they're being experimented on. Oh, there's the Wild Hunt.
Yeah. Can't hide the truth.
And Ducky's going to be really clutch in here.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Well, that's not good. This facility is falling apart. It's under attack from more than just Arlecchino. Ah, great. Now we're under attack.
Go! Observe. Beware the creatures of the night.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
I didn't even realize that he had a key for us to take. Well, that worked out. I just wanted to fight them for completionist's sake. More Wild Hunt.
Watch out. Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
Man, this facility is kind of falling apart. And it's even more ominous by the fact that there's no background music. It's just ambient noise. Crawling in the vents. Oh, that scared me.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
What's wrong with us? What's wrong with you?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with a doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
Man, we're just murdering random people now, I guess.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Wait, he's the one that's destroying this entire facility?
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate.
Yeah, if you talk to the Fatui officers that are in the Northland Bank and Leeway, a lot of the Fatui officers don't like who they end up working under. Many of them wish that they worked under the captain.
Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily be arranged.
We need to know what the doctor is up to.
Surprise
Please,
ether
if
voice
you know
lines.
anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry, and perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
He's sweating.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The Moon Marrows.
The Moon Marrow Spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finish what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most.
Of course, I called it.
Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with.
Oh, wow. We never really got to see who worked under her, because she would have had her own detachment of Fatui when you think about it.
She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so...
Man, her past was depressing. We knew that already.
That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first. but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible.
Good. Good instincts.
After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the doctors. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
He'll create a 3rd moon himself.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Yeah, that's a good working theory.
Thank you for cooperating.
He's also 400 years old.
Appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
What goals are those, by the way?
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
That's a pretty good idea.
Now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, he already successfully became a god for like a few seconds during the end of Luna 3.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
Oh, that's scary. That spooked me.
Water jet!
It all adds up.
Well, that's nice. What is that thing? A new enemy? I don't think I've seen one of these before.
Can't hide the truth.
I keep forgetting we had the little ducky.
Bombs away!
We don't have a support healer in this team, do we? That's probably why they're giving us health pickups. This place is falling apart. Alright. This looks like a boss arena of some kind. What's going on over there? No way. How are we running into the doctor first?
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
I thought we would have run into Arlecchino along the way by now.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
I assumed he was, speaking in hyperbole.
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Quite a
he's
circuit
already
of
dealt with
guests
them.
I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice.
Well, that definitely sounds like her.
Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy, but I have to admit I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective.
Where is Sandrone?
Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon
Oh.
arrow, and now you're claiming godhood.
We're just cutting back to the past, I guess.
Stretch, Dottore.
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact.
Ooh.
You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
I've been waiting to see an interaction between these two characters. They're effectively the two head scientists of the Fatui.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines.
Oh no, he's gonna do the Joseph Joestar thing.
You and I both understand that
Or
facts
not.
speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift?
Wait, something happening?
Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god.
So when did this facility start blowing up?
As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals.
Why was he so willing to negotiate with Nahida, but he's being such an ass about working for the Tsaritsa?
In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that?
Depending on the point of the experiment and its objective.
Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone.
Really? Did all your clones get a chance when you deleted them all during the end of the Subaru Archon quest?
If you wish to leave, I
or
won't
segments,
stop
or whatever we're calling them.
We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag.
Off she goes.
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities.
Wow, only you would consider self-centeredness to be a good quality.
How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
She said it was the Tsaritsa's design bureau.
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living.
God, he's such an asshole.
You'll come to regret your actions.
Man, Traveler sounds pissed.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Ooh, boss fight time? Oh wow, he's so tall. The Doctor, second of the two Harbingers.
Wipe out!
Be silent.
For the everlasting forest. Forest, protect. Seek within. No more lies.
His health bar doesn't go down very fast.
Close your eyes to dust.
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
Hey, Avatina made it!
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino? They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Oh, he froze me.
Sting as the moon. Laid bare. It all adds up. The mystery unravels. No more
Is this
lies.
all it takes to tire?
It all falls into place.
Is that the best you can do?
He does so much damage. My Arlecchino only does this much damage on an elemental reaction.
Like a reflection.
Lunar charge.
By the frost moon of old.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Time to come clean. Can't hide the truth.
Aha!
Observe. The long sleep beckons.
Your actions betray your fear of me. Lost.
Transfixed. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, we don't have a healer. I just remembered that.
You poor lost lamb. With one heart.
What is that thing doing?
How's this?
Aha!
Water jet! Bombs away!
No more lies.
Oh, how disappointing.
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal.
I just realized
Fighting
his
him
health
is
bar
futile.
healed.
Quickly.
I just realized his health bar replenished.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Oh no, the cube!
What the?
Oh no, we got cubed.
Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
We're in a data cube. He's putting us in Kingdom Hearts Recoded. I see why they said we wouldn't be able to do normal functions during this story mission. Alright, where are we? That looks like Moon on the ground. Nope, we're in Nasha Town. We're in a simulation, aren't we?
What just happened?
We're in a data cube.
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. And now all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Gotcha.
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Let's go to Mondstadt. Let's see how big this simulation is. Can we, like, de-res it if we go far enough in a direction?
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
No, in fact, it's more weird that you don't think that you are in a simulation or in a dream, because you've literally had this thing happen to you before in Sumeru.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's
Moore's
left me
Law.
feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Have we met this guy before?
Wait, these two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
I could have sworn most of the kids that ran the Spetsnaz was, or whatever it was called, was adopted children.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I'm
Micey!
looking forward to playing with you again.
We have met.
You forgot already? You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks together.
What is she talking about?
Okay, we are definitely in a dream world of some kind.
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends. Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child? I don't recognize her at all.
I could have sworn I recognized her, but...
Could this be a false memory?
Maybe?
Very good. I knew you had it in you.
Dottore!
Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up?
He was always here.
No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Alright, where are we going next? Ooh, cutscene? Did the game crash? Or is this just a loading screen? I think this is a clever loading screen. Oh! We're cutting to Columbina's POV.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, you kind of disappeared at the end of the last update, so I have no clue what's going on with you, if you still exist. But do any of us really exist? What is existence? We are all just brains in a vat. You're all figments of my imagination.
Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into it.
More like you fell backwards like a swan dive, but, I guess that's a form of leap. A leap of faith, maybe.
So this is the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate?
I expected it to be a little bit more floaty than this. I didn't expect it to have a ground, to be honest.
I can't sense anything.
Well, that's not good. You might actually have to open your eyes then.
I guess I could try opening the gate once more.
There's no way that's gonna work. Yeah, that would have been too easy.
No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside.
Or maybe you're just not powerful anymore. You still feel like you're fading away?
If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I unscathed?
Did it kill them? Was that what was being implied all the way back in Luna 2?
Or... no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution.
Maybe you should actually walk instead of using your fake shoes.
Just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return.
And how do you plan to do that? Revere was trapped in here for, like, 500 years?
Emptiness. Silence.
Where our space and time intersect.
What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power.
Does it? Use your power to interact with the mysterious phenomenon. Try charge attack.
Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar?
I don't know.
I might as well follow it.
I'm glad that you're talking to yourself. It's not leading this direction, it's looping back. But I guess we can go this way if you want.
Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
No, there's no way it's that simple. You're kidding me. A traveler on a winter's night. Wait. This is Moon Prayer Night. There's the battle robots. There's that little girl we fought. There's the two guys that swear at each other.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Limpu! With the candy!
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Columbina, you gotta at least stay on my speed. Explore the world in the mirror. I can't activate the teeth in the whale. So is it... Oh, Anefa's not standing here. I know... Oh, they're over here. They're playing their stupid game where they put stickers on each other's faces. Wait, are we gonna pull the card out of the deck for ourselves?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And me?
I guess the reflection is the past, maybe?
Are these my memories?
I hope so, because time travel is going to be very convoluted for the plot. Though we know time travel already exists. Are you going to try to interact with them?
I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power.
Ah, yes, the plot.
Over here! Over here!
Karina. Just walk straight through people.
The people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that.
But you did know what would come to pass after that, because you got your fortune told.
Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
Alright, let's go straight to the fortune table.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Yep.
Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Also, Varka's still over there, being creepy.
Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Witness the witch's booth.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. Ah, this represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
We get the moon.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now
Correct.
that I think about it, Barbalot's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents the future.
Okay, are you gonna be the one that pulls it?
That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
You pulled the card!
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence?
That's kind of creepy when you think about it.
All I did was try to touch it, and then...
Maybe you shouldn't have done that?
Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
The death card with Renova on it.
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else.
Alright, let's go poke Sandrone's face.
Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards.
Gravity, I thought you were going to say Kuvaki for a minute there.
No, Traveler.
Traveler? Why are you calling our name? Oh, and he checked in on us. I'm guessing we got pulled out of that memory of Moonprayer Night. And went back to the reflection. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna get Paimon's reaction to us being gone.
Paimon, listen to me.
Oh god. I thought it was all gonna be silent.
From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that. Paimon's not a little kid.
Are you?
Leave him behind on purpose. There was nothing you could do.
Oh no. Don't cry or I'm gonna start crying.
He's all alone in there. What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna die?
I don't think he's gonna die. I think Dottore has a specific plan in mind, otherwise he wouldn't have tried to capture him specifically alone by himself.
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said...
That means a
it won't
lot
be
coming from
easy.
you.
Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined.
Being able to stop time is a bullshit power.
Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tavat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
But actually, we know a little bit about that, because we talked to, what was his name? Thoth? I forget his name. From the Ruin Exploration event.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The Three Moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
He seems like the type that's going to try to usher in and create a new world based off the context he's told us already.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights. His father was murdered by Dottore.
I thought it was murdered by the dragon on paper, but I guess if you read the manga, it was technically Dottore that sent the dragon on a rampage.
His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
Yep, the entire plot of Sumeru. Wonder where Hat Guy is.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
I don't even know if he ever considered himself one of your allies.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save him right now. Please, we gotta find a way.
I think we should find a way first, and then go save him, Paimon, in that order specifically.
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
You always do.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler...
Also, who's gonna take care of Paimon while we're gone?
He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human.
Are we?
He feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else.
I mean, that much is true. I don't know if we're human, though.
Then
was that?
think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
When you have a name like Marionette, don't talk about losing heads.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho.
So he's absorbed the Experimental Design Bureau.
Just go ahead and cry already.
She's looking away. If that's your cue to cry, Paimon.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just... She can't.
Some friendly advice, Paimon. There is no need to be sad. The worst is yet to come. And until the worst happens, you can just remain hopeful and breathe in that copium.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
That doesn't mean much coming from you, who, when you were upset, you genocided 2 tribes of people.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about
baby
the
of the
grown-ups
group.
get to work? Give me your hand.
What are you doing?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Okay, more scanning.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
I forgot that Flynn's is the comic relief.
Curses! You're next, then you.
Okay. As Sandrone scans everyone who took part in the battle against Dottore.
Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
Good questions to ask.
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
Man, I can understand Fischl, but Polonia is tough it's a tough nut to crack. I can't read them.
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
Also, Arlecchino's already cursed, so, do curses stack? Are they like auras in Magic the Gathering?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
I'm sure we'll find a way to break out.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
At least until he gets bored.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All Harbingers are aware of this.
Okay, so all Harbingers are aware of this. Good to know.
Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill him right away.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
Oh, so he's an asshat. Got it.
We've discovered multiple energy fields.
Albedo is still
I was gonna
attempting
ask
to
what you
analyze
guys
the
were
structure.
doing.
He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nodcry.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
Who knows? Probably my money would be on no, particularly because Revere and the Lindis were originally shoved into the Moon Gate, and Revere showed up in Nodcry somehow like 500 years later.
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelindis. I'm sorry, but I fear the odds aren't good.
I feel like the odds aren't great that she comes back in one piece, but the odds of her coming back at all seem pretty all but guaranteed to me.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
And if only the Traveler was here, we could pull out the phone and call up people from Natlan and Fontaine and Lua and I guess Mondstadt people are already here, but and so same thing with Sumeru. But I feel like we can get as many allies as we want for a plot like this. Avengers assemble.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore is planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Well, Snezhnaya and Natlan would be the closest.
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon.
Yeah, you gotta share my brain cell like we always do. Come up with a decent enough idea that's stupid but might just work.
Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if he was here.
Are we gonna get to play as Paimon? Oh, please let me play as Paimon. Although if we're getting this loading screen, we're about to cut back to the Traveler POV or Columbina POV. Or hell, maybe Dottore POV. Columbina it is.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moonprayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moonprayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore.
Maybe.
I feel so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward.
You probably know more about how this place works than I do.
Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory.
Oh, there's a gold one over there. This is what her sprint animation looks like.
The entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
Okay, how do I gather them? Oh, just walk into them, I guess? Hold and channel your power. Do I just, like, yoink them? Yoink. 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 And yoink.
It worked.
Cool, where's this memory?
Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
This looks like a different memory. Alright, we're gonna be time traveling constantly, aren't we?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
It does not.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all.
Whose memories is
There
it
aren't
composed
any
of then?
festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dottoro's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
This also could just be, like, in even further in the past.
So, what do we do next?
Oh!
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Yes, this is before Moonprayer Night. We're even further in the past.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
And this is where we turn around and censor, right?
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
And this is where she was a ghost right over there.
Traveler?
Right before we went and go saw Alice.
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Or we're going to meet up with Nicole, I think.
Huh? Wait a moment.
Now you realize?
Before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again.
Which means you're a ghost right now.
It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But did he turn around because he sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, I can change the past?
Unless we're like in a fourth dimensional time loop where everything is predestined, which in Tevat, everything does seem to be predestined, which means you're in a self-contained time loop and you actually can't change the past, and everything that you do here was something that was initially meant to happen from the beginning.
If I keep following them, maybe... Huh?
No, I think we're about to get sucked back.
Gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back.
Maybe because it doesn't want you changing things?
It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. You have to tell everyone what happened.
Good luck with that. Alright, whose POV are we switching to now? I wonder. I assume it's the Traveler, since we cut away from the Traveler the longest at this point. We've only been going for 90 minutes. Yep, there they are.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. Alone.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Yes. but I think you're technically in a simulation, similar to the thing that experienced in the Sub-Zero's festival when you were inside the Akasha system.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
Ooh, what's that thingy he's got behind him? Is that the new fake moon marrow?
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Got it. Now I'm sharing a brain cell with Ether.
Ah, so you noticed.
Oh, it's got the 3 moon marrows
This is
in
the
it.
completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
If you say so.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
I'm not exactly one to judge. It just looks like an orb to me, and I do love pondering orbs, but if you look at the other 2 moon marrows, it doesn't really look too similar to them.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
Not quite. I think we're in his mind.
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of.
The Elysium. The Elysian realm.
All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
The perfect world, where you don't have to lock your doors at night.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards?
This reminds me of
that
that
are too high,
Aristotle argument
or your expectations
about
of
like the
reality?
perfect island.
Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
Aristotle would say that reality is more real, therefore it's better. Because, like, anything the best thing you could imagine would be better if it was real.
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
You at least entertain the question, Ether.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
We're in a weird alternate space. Or time. Or like a digital world.
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
I mean, it's a fair guess.
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories.
That was so many
Time
years ago.
flies. You and I have both grown.
Parisaurus!
I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
You say it as an inquisitive mind.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Either play along just a little bit. I'm actually enjoying this.
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone.
We have worked with quite a few Fatui Harbingers, haven't we? which means the only ones we haven't worked with yet are... Oh, we're getting lag. So the only ones we haven't worked with yet are Puccinella, also known as the Rooster, Pantalone, also known as Regrator. We've actually clashed with Regrator a few times, actually. And who else am I forgetting? I guess Piero the Jester is an obvious one. And I guess you, Dottore. We haven't worked with you. Oh, yeah, Signora. How could I forget Signora? We worked with the Balladeer. Who does he remember the Balladeer? He might not, considering he didn't bring him up here.
You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
He's not wrong.
What makes
we
you
could.
so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that.
Damn, he's spitting sense.
Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit.
Not necessarily. Morality can play a part.
And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
Something mutually beneficial.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly?
He probably needs the power of a Descender to rebel against fate for some reason.
He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now.
Don't pretend. You have no power here. You need to negotiate.
You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing.
I don't have the three moons.
Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat.
True. How'd you manage to accomplish that, by the way?
Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. But they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
The fact that Ether has a hate boner for the Fatui probably helps. And the fact that they don't seem to understand what mutual benefit means.
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
Fair.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you?
Also, has he ever lied to you? I don't think he ever has it, now that I think about it.
Personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example.
He said Lesser Lord Kusanali. That implies he remembers Rukkhadevata, right?
But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique.
Do we even have a rapport at this point?
I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with.
Oh, he moved the chair!
Allow me to show you the world, Descender.
I can show you the world. Evil maniacal plans. Oh no. Follow the doctor.
To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors.
Yep. Pretty natural behaviors to have.
Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Curse you, gravity. Is that the new area there? I think that is. It's the Tower of Seven over there. Is that the Tonatua?
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space.
The Shades. Asmodee. Istaroth. Renova. And Nibirius/Rhine-Daughter, I guess?
One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster.
Okay.
Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens.
Somewhere, Jester is staring at them right now.
All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist.
He's not wrong.
Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us?
He's starting to sound like Sunday at the end of the Penacony story.
The limits of the body can be rejected.
Just use the moon marrow, I guess. Just keep pressing it. Radiant Moonfly.
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit.
I can conceive. Aether, on the other hand, is a moron. Oh, we're swimming now. We're flying now.
Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Tri-Lune.
That is correct. The three moons preceded the heavenly principles.
Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress.
Problem is they tend to do so at the expense of other people.
In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain.
And thus you earned the title as the heretic of the academia.
Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain.
Okay. Easy there, Mr. God Complex.
Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of?
Me in particular, not really, because my life is pretty passive. I don't think I would want to fight anybody to have a better life.
After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Only a few, actually.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
Ether, keep up. Did you pay attention to none of the Notzinkreuz's Ordo questline?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world.
Hey, I don't need to be called out by that for that. I liked the R&R questline.
You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight.
Did he just confirm that Pantalone is the one that funds the Adventurers Guild? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Because if it's run by the Fatui, then you would assume that Pantalone's bankrolling it somehow.
Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
If I get burned out, I just take a break.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
It's not about the destination.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me.
Yeah, Ether, you're probably not smart enough to be arguing with a guy this intelligent.
Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back. She's gone because of your actions.
Although, he's not wrong, though. She is replaceable. We all are. But that includes you too, Dottore.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better.
Okay, now you're just showing off. He's right, though. He's probably
your
right.
Ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey, don't you?
How does he know about that? But then again, he could probably read our minds while we're in this weird whatever scape this is in.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her.
I can't speak for Dottore, but he's probably right. He's got a point there, Dottore.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Ooh. That is actually... Ooh. That is a very tempting offer. This is like when Rayleigh offers Luffy to tell him what the One Piece is.
Don't be so presumptuous. He'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
I mean, neither is the fan base, but sure.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triloon. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why?
I mean, it's not about the destination. The journey itself has value.
Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for?
I'm sure Amber understands. She's still putting those missing person posters up.
What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this?
I'm sure some of them do.
I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths.
Based.
Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers.
That only brings up more questions.
I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her. Wherever you are right now.
Oh, Lumine!
Do you miss me too?
That's our first CG. We're almost 2 hours in and we finally get a CG. Oh, and now we're both here. But it's a loading screen now. So if I was playing as Lumine, would it just show Ether on one
Our
side?
next mission is clear.
Or
We
would
need
it
to
actually
contact
swap them?
all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
Oh, Dory's here!
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida.
Pyramida?
Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
Sounds like a plan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Do you have to word everything like that?
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait. Don't I get a say in this?
What do you want to do, Yehoda? I'll ask you since no one else will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days' work for the Frostmoon Scions.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Both can be true. Both can be true.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
By the way, does your chest set still work, or did it break when we sealed Revere in it?
But boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
That does sound like something you can do. You're gonna make a bunch of little robots that carry everything?
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru.
Why are you even here if you aren't gonna help?
I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Fair enough. As you wish.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
Wait, can he do that? Is there like a legal precedent for that?
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
Ooh, Albedo and Saldrone teaming up. Maybe the rumors of her being a Geo unit are true.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
Can you use alchemy in machines? I'm actually not entirely sure.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Logan / Hat Guy / Scaramouche / I deleted myself from history, but didn't alter fate.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Paimon, you should actually try to find Logan.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry.
Except for the people that we have actively chosen to send to other nations.
That aside, personally I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful.
Nicole!
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Wait, can Inefa hear?
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency.
Oh, how nice of her.
I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine."
Yay!
Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected.
The Dodo communication device. I love this little thingy.
Huh? Is this a dodo
dodo communication device?
Also, it has wings now, I guess.
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device.
Conclusion, cute.
Conclusion. Cute.
That definitely reeks of Aino's programming language.
Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... Ah, sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves.
Darn, I wanted to hear her go off and explain how it's different.
It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
Finally, we all have phones!
What
We can play
technology.
Diablo!
Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all, serving as a communication hub. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Ooh, we get this cool thingy again. We haven't had this since Luna 1, I think. Contact the Lightkeepers. Still so sad that that one leader of the Lightkeepers all the way back in Luna 1 died. Ooh, is this the new 4-star guy? Digging the drip. Earrings pretty cool. Eyes are pretty neat.
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Elua.
Elua.
But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time.
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's.
Sir?
I'm
Lord?
begging you,
Which is it?
Don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
Is he also a Fae?
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
Really? That's what he's trying to do?
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
Kind of, yeah. Astronomically bad. The world is ending.
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
By the way, we're evacuating everyone off the continent. So yeah, things are bad.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flint's?
If you've got something to say, Master Elua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How difficult is it going to be?
We're just gonna fight a guy that has the power of time, space, death.
I doubt it will be easy.
Possibly reason.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us.
He also can't.
I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
He's
As
actually going to
such,
be
I
honest and
cannot leave.
forthright.
I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
It's the same person that's putting Nodcry in danger.
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Ooh, that struck a nerve.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation.
Actually, I don't think he's making light of it at all. He's being quite serious and forthright here.
Indeed, I am. And?
And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
I should probably grab a big glass of water.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh no, he's gonna yell something in his ear, isn't he?
Oh my, this doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you?
Fine. I'll be frank. You're not human, are you?
What was your first clue?
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. All right?
For you, Master Elua.
Man, this music is a little bit too cheery for how serious of a conversation this is.
Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
Alright, whose POV do we cut to next? Is it time to go back to Columbina? I think we're going to go back to Columbina's POV. Because we did travel her a little bit more recently than her.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Do you think we'll run into Thelindis or Remeet in here? Oh, I can touch it. Doing this again. Yoink. 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 And lastly, yoink.
This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
We might be going further into the past this time, though. Because the first time we went to Moon Prayer Night, then we went to like 3 days before. So are we going to go through 3 days before that? Nefer.
Nothing here either.
Oh, the vase that breaks at the end. At the end of the quest. The invisible person that was helping us at the very, very beginning. It was going to be Columbina the whole time.
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here? Unless...
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... Huh. It appears we think along similar lines. And neither of us likes to accept things at face value.
As well as figuring out
Are
how
we
to
in the
gather
present right
intel
now?
on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some of my own suspicions. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore, even if we're only looking to rescue the Traveler. We can't leave anything to chance. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Ooh, are you... I forgot about that.
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but didn't find anything.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But no luck here either.
So they're investigating what happened to Columbina.
The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
So they're gonna go find that broken vase.
Oh, really?
From what was that,
What's your
Luna
other
2?
reason?
Yeah, it was the end of Luna 2.
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Yep, that's the one. It's coming from indoors. Were your eyes working at this point?
Am I imagining things?
We never addressed that. Noise coming from indoors.
Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality. Anyway, is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned that's where he was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never
If that
actually
broken
been here
vase is
before.
still there and they're gonna find that in the
How does
present
this
day,
vase
that means that the
work?
broken vase has sat on the floor for 12 weeks.
If nothing else, I can now be sure that it is not simply memory. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's this one.
They all look the same from the outside. Oh no, wait, she came to the present?
The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in.
She just walked through the door while it was shut.
He and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope he's okay. I wonder what happened to him after that battle with Dottore.
That's right, she doesn't know what happened after she went through the moon gate. For all she knows, we're dead.
Best not to dwell on that for now. I need to try and leave them some clues. Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
There's a cat.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
That cat was not there a minute ago.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Remeet showed himself, yes. It's also where the Traveler and I first met.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Other than that, no. The Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
Yep. Please go in. Maybe you'll find something.
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to them later.
I mean, it's not like we locked the door, did we? Did we lock the door?
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki, just like I said on Moon Prayer Night. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes.
I am alive for now.
Control my strength.
She's gonna get interrupted when they walk in. Oh, or not. Well, this is like the ink thing. Oh, that's annoying. I gotta keep it in the middle. Oh, come on! Don't switch it up on me like that! That's mean! I wish I could read what it says. It's getting real thin. I feel like the most important part of the message better have been at the start of the sentence. Because I feel like we're gonna get cut off before we finish.
There's a noise outside the door. Is he back? Please, you have to see these words.
I hope they can. Oh, it looks a lot more dark in here now. Nope, I don't see him.
Well, do you sense anything?
Please tell me he senses something. Please tell me he senses something.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it!
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then.
Hang on.
Wait.
What are you waiting for?
What just happened?
Paimon might have overeaten slightly.
What just happened? Why did we cut to Traveler and Paimon? Is this the end of the Luna 2?
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
So this is at the end of Luna 2.
The Traveler and Paimon. It's
Act-
really you.
Act 3 and 4.
But why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the night after the battle against Rare. How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now.
Yeah, like 12 weeks ago.
Wait. Time. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time.
You're just now noticing this?
Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past.
So she's gonna break a vase soon.
Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards? Starting from the moment I fell in?
Ooh, I guess maybe we're about to go to where Revere shows up.
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems like a really nice person.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do.
Somebody pointed out, I believe, to me that the Kuhenki that became a Luonatar received a blessing from a god that wasn't from a moon that wasn't Columbina. And also, I believe that the track that plays there was like Reunion and First Meeting or something. So I wonder if she's going to become Luonatar.
Instead, I have to find
Or
a
be
way
the one
to
that
get them to
blesses it.
notice what I've written using the moonlight.
Although you wrote that, I think, at a different point in time.
Wait, even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truly no other way?
No other way. What are you planning to do?
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. The future. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Okay, back in the present.
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
By the way, isn't this room underground? Why is there a window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in. I didn't think it was worth the trouble.
The moonlight.
That's a window up there?
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
She's gonna throw a rock at it. Or a mug.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night. I need to write down as much information as I can. And maybe one day...
Also, it's really funny that that broken vase has been sitting there for 12 weeks.
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup steady. Are you getting tired?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough couple of days for you.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night.
Actually, Llama probably did that, and Nefer did a lot more of that than we did.
Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate.
I think that's a good cue for us to cut to the Traveler's POV.
This is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could stay here. But it's time for me to go. I hope to see you again in the next time, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
That's what it says on the wall.
Huh.
Wow, that's a lot of writing.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues.
She must have been writing here a lot.
She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
I do all the time, and it gives me a headache. But then again, I believe in the many worlds theory, and it makes my head go smooth.
Only when I'm in a good mood. And at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read the future.
An admirable philosophy.
Cool, how does it help us here?
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Well, at least they're up to date now. Now, if only Columbina knew that they got her message. Ooh, Albedo and Celdrone. Okay. Easy there. Don't break the table.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. But not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines.
Oh my god. She's covering everything from Fontaine. That's like literally every Fontaine World Quest she just dropped right there.
Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. Just as the legends say.
Uh-huh. Are there only 2 now?
But when I checked again just now,
4?
I detected 4 moons.
So there's 1 extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the Frost Moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
I believe some people had a theory that they're like the hearts of the moon.
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottore artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh, I'm so mad right now.
Because you wanted the moon marrow and even possessed it at one point.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or simply take a few deep breaths.
Also, I'm just noticing, was Sandrone always this tall? She's taller than Albedo.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
Dodoko. Is that Nefer and Flynn's, please?
It's Mr. Flynn's.
Oh, thank God.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows. Now what?
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want? We're busy.
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate if you gave me some space.
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
Fine, I'm listening.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the curatorium.
Alright, are they on their way over? Okay, they're here.
All right then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
It's not all good news, though.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
Albedo, don't be a jerk. Let her be a tsundere.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis.
True, the end of the world is happening.
If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being?
I have a solution for her. As long as she can find a way back into the reality, I guess. Perhaps she could somehow get herself frozen in the cryo chamber in the Traveler's spaceship. And then that will give her a way back to the present.
No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
I must disagree. Because Rerir and Valindis were in there like 500 years ago and somehow managed to make it to the present.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottoro's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. Alright, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on.
He's probably going to move to the past when we were trying to...
Are you there?
Go through the library back at the graveyard. That's probably where she's going to show up next, if I had to guess.
Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here.
Ooh, did we leave anything interesting in our stuff?
Speaking of the Traveler, where could they be? There's a note from Paimon.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but put your health first, alright?
How sweet. Well, since you offered, Paimon, don't mind if I do.
Alright, what kind of interesting stuff is in our bag that we left behind?
This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use day to day are here.
Darn. I wonder what's in our inventory right now, then.
It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have here?
Oh. I don't remember this. There's a
The
photo.
camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. Is it because Paimon recently looked at it?
That's, I guess, as good as mine. The Adventure Handbook. Record of Dan's achievements and memories in Teyvat.
This must belong to the Traveler. Perfect. I'll use this.
Man, is our Adventurer's Handbook that huge? I never realized we were hauling around something that big.
Hang in there. We'll find you.
Then again, we have a teapot in our inventory that has an entire domain in it. Oh wait, what's Sandrone doing? Oh, we're cool! We're playing with Polonia! Oh, that's amazing!
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
Collect the correct document. Oop, wrong button. Ancient log, Carter Sharibus. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through this. We're looking for a specific log. Oh my god, this is really long. Picnic with Elaine. Oh wait, hold on. This is Carter Sharibus. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. These are the Narza Crates Ordo. Took the day off. This is the guy that would eventually be turned into Caterpillar, I guess, where they try to resurrect him into a Hilichurl body. Okay. That's where I first met Elaine. Keyword not located. Sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. World formula. This contains the kill world, the keyword. Human civilization is bound for its potential amid the glowing explosion of evolution. Humanity's decline is, in truth, unfolding at the very moment. Put bluntly, ladies and gentlemen, the apocalypse draws near. It's not the hallucinatory babbling of the wandering monk from Sumer. Rather, it is the logical deduction grounded in reason and natural philosophy. Please take a look at this diagram. Beneath the most hidden of all hidden number of cycles, that is, the number of higher particles, can now only be 4. New world cycle can be generated through reconciliation. In other words, the end of the current samsara is the end of the infinite light. Sparks of civilization are all but extinguished, yada yada yada. Keyword, formula, world formula, located. I actually want to look at the rest of these. Elaine Guillotine. My assigned assistant doesn't seem very reliable. Unlikely the power sources of those machines could be used at the moment. Cores are too dangerous. Get them to seek out other mysterious machines. No progress worth reporting today. Went out with Anne and my adoptive father's watchful eye to seek inspiration sites. The assistant doesn't seem reliable. It caused some accidents. Just another obstacle to overcome. Prime Energy Machines. Took the day off. Asked Anne for help. Recommended Renee and Jacob as the director of the Institute. Researched the Prime Energy Machines. Assistant took the day off. Asked Anne for help. Research Prime Energy Machines. Okay. I'm gonna start speed reading. Okay. Okay. Visit, visit, visit. Set a bigger lab. Huh. Moved my lab. Shame, we'll have to miss it. I was looking forward to Capalius' new work. Since he was a child, always incredibly talented. That's the two robot bosses that are like Ice and Animo that are right next to the courthouse. Opera Epiclese. Emmanuel. Come on. Carter's leave. And then the last one. Irrelevant engineering blueprint. Keyword not located.
Let's see. This one is on Tonki's sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology, a wisdom unparalleled.
Yep, I remember that. Fortuna, it's fate.
I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. This is strong evidence that human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore and evolve. The end of humankind may well be upon us right now. The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system.
Descenders.
Variables? Surely that can only mean one thing.
We actually got to talk to Renee. Those variables he's looking for are descenders.
Descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Why would Dottore need anything beyond that?
In case he bores with this world and wants to change it.
Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Introducing a variable would therefore give us...
a different outcome. Wait for next directive.
Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Oh boy, more lore! Ancient log, following Gatian's instructions, the research went well. Clockwork Mecha, release energy. Using this energy as a source, aren't a few geniuses nowadays. High rating. Pull out, yada yada. Might make a killing in the future. Jacob Ingold. When it comes down to it, our research directions are different. Helped Renee out. After discussing it with Renee, I finally agreed to give it a try. He said, dangerous, everything he needs, okay. Nothing located. Seems that the ordinary Dari machines can no longer satisfy him. As a result, the director of National Resources... So Dari is the Conrian machines. Third time, Gitya might be able to reduce his own life. Problem for future generations. This book looks promising. Pathway. Fundamentally, what the... Who was this? Yeah. Autonomy, sermon, dictation... Explications of the chemical marriage. Fundamentally, what the ancient orders designed as a marriage was an interpretation of ontologically distinct orthants. As you can see, it is a magic set in motion with three particles above kingdom, yet with the metaphysical origin and the emanations of the four particles beneath the firmament, the alchemists of Conria are prone to disregard the metaphysical sentiment and affect, pursuing instead the goal ignorant with the material of the world. It's for this reason that their crude inquiry cannot be compared to the great undertaking that we achieve today, the one that is founded upon the ancient Romurian style theory. 3 pertains to the appearance, while 4 pertains to the intrinsic. 7 obtained through the, though their overlap constitute the number of paths of vertical transcendence. We designate the process of overlapping as marriage, for the union of 2 through meditating a medium is akin to matrimonial covenant of those bound in mutual love. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram, deconstructing the reversing effects would generate potential ideals. Nevertheless, there is one thing that everyone must keep in mind. To solve the first half of the equation, leave the second unattacked, but you have all in the clear light and some not at all in the dark. This is because the process of sanctity renders them untouchable. Benefit reserve of the world formula. Well, why didn't we bring her this one earlier? It also says world formula. Only the meteor minds foolish beyond a certainty actively seek the trespass upon such prohibitions, before the eyes of the ignorant, taboo, and precious are semantically identical. They fail to recognize that in most cases taboo, like convention, lacks a merit for a deeper inquiry. Take heed what we speak of is the act of overlaying your dream upon the dream of gods. Oh, that's what's going on. That's probably where the traveler is. They're in a dream that's being overlapped. We do not speak the following emanations to achieve an ascension of the ranks of gods. This is the base of the dream doomed to perish within an eggshell. What I aim to teach you all is the principle of transcendence, infinite expansion, and innumerable stars within. You too must act in this manner, unbound by constraint. To choose division is the sake of convergence at the necessary path of marriage. At its core, magic is the science and art of effecting change according to the consciousness. Marriage is the instrument through which the art is realized, and neither the subject that creates the art nor the object that is the art is created upon. The subject is always and can only ever be conscious itself. Keyword passage located. There's other lore books here I want to check real quick. One more. Research notes of Master Rugario about the Golden Troop. Fortuna seems to be the name of the symphony the Romanian musicians call the music mundana, music of origin in their eyes, the fall of civilizations. Limited the manner of the Golden Hunter, still the gratitude of the Golden Hunter. Seal of the chemical marriage, according to him, the symbol is okay. That's the seal of the chemical marriage. Or you might have to give her this document later.
Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the Chemical Marriage. These titles are pretty esoteric. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. I suppose that could lead to a breakthrough.
Looks like we still need more notes.
This is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
Let's go into this table now. Even more lore. Let's start at this side. Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist of the Clockwork Saint. This is one of the. This is a lore. Not a. This is one of the books from Fontaine. Oh wait. Indeed, Herlock said calmly it was unclear whether he meant that Miss Jacoba's deductions were correct. The ancient Gina, indeed, because the Lucrucis Ordo built based on a simple basic tree model, logical structures. Okay. Well, that was lucky. It was the first one. But what else is here? Time Trekker. Interesting. Interesting. Time. Speaking. Okay, what's this one? Relevant Mechanical. Biography of Guillotine, Deluxe Edition. Guillotine in his later years, no one knew what the root cause of their incident that would humans do. Response question about the early years from Nell Cocron, editor-in-chief of the Steambird. After retiring from Fontaine Research, due to Guillotine on limitation of the Palimornia civic organization of the Court of Fontaine, living near total isolation from society. From take Neil Cochran at her word, Evacuation was at heart a lonely shut-in, always burdened by the profound sense of insecurity. It's for this reason that he maintained a detached attitude towards others, as if by pretending to be unperceptive, he could hide his keen sensitivity of his spirit. Alright, let's skip to the end. The real question is whether machines can think, but whether humans can. I feel like we've read this one before. Like during the Fontaine Research Institute questline. Decline and Fall of Remuria, a collected edition. Okay.
Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model.
The imaginary tree, maybe?
Lilia Crucis. Guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Nautitzenkreuz Ordo?
Yeah, that's right. I think I did read this lore book when we were doing that quest line.
When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back." Alas, he is only a genius when it comes to machines.
Duke St. Germanus.
In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Come on. Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense like that on occasion. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, I suppose there must be some alchemical basis to these techniques. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born.
Interesting. So this is just confirming that you were Guillotine's last secret creation.
Renee? His full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected.
I never really thought about that. The Isle of Petrichor. I never made the connection that Renee is from there, or connected to it.
That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned Renee's research. Assuming that the 4 orthants correspond to alchemical categories. The chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas.
Looks like we're 2/3 done.
What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Good for them. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. Heh, he may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe a word they said. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined.
It kind of is.
As for Alain...
At least according to Barbeloth Trismegistus.
It's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, Fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think at least. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Dottore is following in Renee's footsteps.
You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle.
Okay.
Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes.
And what do you get?
Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system.
Interesting.
Input variables. Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables they point to.
I'm not following anymore.
The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light.
Oh, wait, no, I'm following now. I get it now.
Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again.
Yeah, I'm missing some stuff too.
How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman?
Does Polonia have any commentary for us?
Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a passing grade. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch? They'd probably have me institutionalized.
I don't think that they can comprehend what it even means.
So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now.
Why are you laughing at that?
When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack of those heels used to drive me insane.
Did you, really hate Rosaline?
No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambitions, and that's a clinical fact. The world needs a solution, but I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way around.
Alright. Polonia is on standby again. Tea time. Prepare tea. Take out refreshments. It's a package. Plate refreshments. I can't believe that they modeled out Polonia so that we could control them for this.
Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those documents. I see they're from Hotel de Boer. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled mill collection system.
You need a hat?
Fortune cookies. Have a lucky start to your day.
I was able to guess based off the moderator and the symbol. We're proud to present the homage to the Fortress of Meripede fun-filled meal collection system fortune cookies. Wait, they gave her fortune cookies?
Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and early to rise. Get plenty of sun and drink plenty of water. Then things will surely go well for you.
I don't really wear it that often. If anything, it's a reminder that I definitely need to get some earbuds that can plug into my headset so I can actually start wearing hats on stream again.
What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink of existential peril.
Harsh, but true. And with that, we cut away from Sandrone. Escort the evacuees to Snezhnaya.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks, and keep in contact.
As you wish.
Yeah, you can. Just swing by. Meet up with Child? Ooh, Child's here! Where's Child? Also, I need to activate this thing. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, cutscene.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case,
also she's not on good terms with you, Child, last I remembered.
Awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
That was interesting. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here.
Overruled.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now.
Oh, that's right. He's
I
a
appreciate
battle
the
addict.
praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. No time to lose.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Damn it.
Come on. There we go.
I can't believe
I do not know how to
he
play
was
as
a living,
Tartaglia
breathing human
Tartaglia
one
as a
moment,
child.
and the next.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his
Do you
next
even know what a
DIY
moon
project?
marrow is,
You
child?
gonna build a god?
I kind of think he is, actually.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
He kind of is, though.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
He's just a battle-hungry combat addict.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme.
What was the decree again, or have you not said it yet?
While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
Ooh, damn! Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Little hat exchange with my mod. Seriously, crazy that they're being permitted to eliminate him. But at the same time, he's kind of going off the rails and superseding the authority of the Tsaritsa. It is a tantamount to treason.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
Alright, so yeah, if the entire country is empty, it would be really good for Snezhnaya to just, like, sweep in and retake the territory.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was captured after our failed assault in Dottore's lab. His whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with him?
Yeah, since Sumeru, technically?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue him.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
I'm glad you're getting involved, to be honest. I kind of miss the fact that you haven't been involved. And to be honest, it was actually my prediction that they would send you to Natlan to go retrieve the Pyronosis. As funny as that would be.
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
Well, I guess this is a good point to talk about this. Apparently, Sony, by accident, put out a post saying that the Tsaritsa was going to show up in person in this story. So, I guess maybe she will. I wonder if it'll just be a cameo, or like we'll see an icicle hit him from off screen for something. I don't really know. I don't know if we'll actually get to sit and talk with her though, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a cutscene with her.
I hope you're right.
So that's the dome, huh? I guess it's time to cut back to the Traveler's POV. We're about to hit the 3.5 hour mark. I kind of want to keep cutting back to Columbina POV. That's the one that's most interesting so far.
You're right on time.
Oh, Albedo! And, Durin. Did he make it all the way back from Mondstadt already?
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption?
From Varka? Probably, if he's allowed to do that.
I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in through the gates.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
I kind of forgot that Mondstadt has its weird gliding restrictions.
What are the Doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
I'm guessing it's made out of data.
They are very mysterious, but ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from the 3 realms. Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Teyvat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm.
So there's a Light Realm and the Void Realm. Those don't get brought up that often in the lore conversations.
Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something pure, wild, and untamed.
Like phlogiston, maybe?
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Rarier?
Right, that thingy. I don't remember what we used that for.
That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't fault any of it.
That's the thing that Kaveh designed, right?
Not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. Dory didn't go into detail on how it functions, but I have a working theory. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle.
Interesting.
Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state.
Light. Because, like, one of the popular theories is that there's a prism, and then all elements come from light energy as it diffuses into the different colors, i.e. the different elements.
This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism.
Or just
Perhaps
forget that I said anything.
it is
Albedo
a
will
mere
explain it in his
analogy.
own terms.
Maybe there is indeed a prism in this model. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It would explain how such an ironclad design concept was achieved. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theories. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology.
Although from what I remember, I could have sworn Kaveh made it.
But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter. Could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm?
Maybe? I don't really know. I'm not like a Spontamod researcher.
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Oh, that's his ult animation.
Ha! It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field.
Oh, how much of it do we need to break through then?
Now you try.
Alright, here goes.
Spam ult.
It's working!
Is it? I can't tell if that got big or not.
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again.
Ooh. Did that
No
work?
surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
So, like, if I have a bottle of pure water, and then if I start mixing mineral water in it, that will dilute the pure water. Got it.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it take to neutralize it?
Ooh, what about the Kuvaki cannon in Nasha Town?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Huh? When did you get here?
I assumed you've been here the whole time.
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched. Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
With what?
A little test. Try using Anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous. This is a major breakthrough.
Should we go through?
Probably not. Not without informing everybody else what we learned.
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if you need help and I'll dive right in.
I wonder if we're still in Act 7.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your eyes with your hat.
You could also just close them.
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Is he smiling? Oh, we're actually going in. This sounds like a bad idea. Enter the energy field.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
The animals can just go as they please, I guess. Oh, that's not good.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds.
Brain death?
Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
That's even weirder now that I think about it.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
Did they turn into the animals?
What are you trying to tell us?
Man, where's Llama when you need her?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
I think they might have been souls ripped out of their body and shoved into animals. Note to self, don't kill any of the animals. Yeah, there's literally an animal at every single person's body. Yeah, that's a little bit too many to be a mere
Same
coincidence.
situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies with animals standing watch over them.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that they're all pets.
I wouldn't rule it out yet, but I will say that the probability of that being correct is statistically unlikely.
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people's feelings?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can handle the truth.
Alright, where are we going next? This way?
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Oh, that's not good.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Up here. I think.
Please. Help us. Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then my line of sight got lower.
You are now a crane.
I still have some of my senses left. I gotta get out of here.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment. Vile.
That guy doesn't have an animal.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, this would be an extremely radical experiment.
You don't say.
Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead, their instincts are driving them to remain by their dead bodies.
We should go. No sense in sticking around here longer than we need to.
Agreed.
That sucks. Ooh, the music is so unsettling. Oh, we leave the energy field, so we're going the way we came.
Burst forth!
Elevator. I've never used Albedo before.
Ah, you're back! Everything okay?
No!
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Right, the Dodoko. I'm so glad we have phones now.
Yes? Who is it?
Oh, she's still going through our stuff. I forgot about her.
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Man, why couldn't he not live up to our expectations and just be a really shit guy?
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Ooh, she's gonna use her chest set thingy again.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Right, she was able to delve into the past with her chess set. Maybe she can try to make contact with Columbina that way.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
I forgot about that.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present. She's got our book.
Let's
Right.
begin. Entering simulation mode.
Right. She's gonna explore our adventures handbook to go into our memories.
A
All right.
vast wasteland. Is this the Traveler's inner world? I was expecting something more vibrant, to be honest. Wait, someone's there.
Lumine.
What are you looking at?
Hmm.
In that case, I'll look at it with you.
Maybe that'll be the thumbnail.
I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
I'm really curious what the anime adaptation is going to be like. Or if it's going to be its own separate canon. Because Ether and Lumine are together in the one little clip we've seen of the anime that Ufotable's been working on.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel truly alive.
But we actually don't really know almost anything about the Traveler's past from before the start of the game. Maybe we'll get some light shed on that now.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Alrighty, here we go. That's the sound of a mission completing. Are we going to stay with Nefer POV? Or are we going to be Traveler POV while Nefer watches?
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate.
I mean, Lumine already went through a great effort to do that with, like, the weird Atlas thingy in the Space and Time for You quest. And the Loom of Fate.
You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Was he able to see Nefer?
Oh no.
What are you...
Alright, he managed to kick her out.
What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
She warped out of here. Man, you should probably get rid of this chess set. It's more trouble than it's worth.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Way to go, Nicole. Saving Nefer's life.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Time to let everybody know. Traveler's alive. For now.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. But why? What happened?
We were in our own head, I guess?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Her adventurer's handbook.
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it? A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
I would hate to blink and then wake up and it'd be a month later. That sounds horrible.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Did they have to say god tier?
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point.
God, what are we going to power scale Dottore to? Oh, the power scaling community is going to go crazy.
And I have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to
Control
control.
Space, time, life, and death.
I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
I would still be upset if it was 10 seconds I lost.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive with their senses. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus they could not empathize.
In geology and history, we also like to talk about how some things like the Earth, and countries, and rocks have completely different time scales to us. Humans have only been on this planet for a couple tens of thousands of years. But like rocks, earthquakes, and like geodes and whatnot have been here for millennia.
Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population.
Yeah, that is correct.
Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone like you? Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are? Before you are ostracized, outcast?
I mean, Sitlali will probably still be around.
Alien?
I mean, you are technically an alien.
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the one simple thing you wish for.
To be fair, the powers that be are the ones that trapped him here. Asmodee, the Shade of Space in particular.
You have been treated most unfairly.
And possibly Istaroth, to be honest.
I can change that. I will grant you special privileges, and give you back the status you rightly deserve as a Descender.
What do you want in exchange, though? Okay. Columbina POV, Columbina POV, Columbina POV.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last, what determines the specific locations at which I can make entry?
That is a good question. I assume the next one will be the cemetery, and you're going to help us find the books we need to defeat Reverie.
So far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the Traveler has been present.
I guess that's correct, yeah.
But it's more than that. I know I sensed something familiar around him. What was it?
The power of a Descender, perhaps?
I'll keep this question in mind as I carry on.
If that's also the case, before you met us, you're going to eventually run out of places to go into the past.
Humans, you never change. Always trying
Ooh, this is
to
where we
use
first met
powers
Reverie,
you
I guess, in
neither
his human form.
comprehend nor control.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Reverie regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall and I sensed an abnormal Kuvaki fluctuation coming from Nasha Town.
Oh no, she's going to be the one that puts the barrier up that protects Hisi Island.
And right after that, came an ominous power emanating from Star Sand Shoal.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
Ooh, this is actually going to probably give her the hints she needs to get out of here. Because that is what happened to him originally, 500 years ago.
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection. But how would I do it? What can I do, here and now?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
What's happening? The cannon.
No, I won't make it in time.
The Kuvaki power.
He's using the Kuvaki shield, like I taught him. Is he going to use it to block the cannon's beam? He's strong. I'm sure he can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts the shield might lead to collateral damage.
It did. Did you not remember that, Columbina?
Hisi Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina.
Were you also the one that put the barrier up over Hisi Island?
When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. But I don't know if I have enough power left.
Alright, here we go. The cannon's about to fire.
There's no time. I have to make it. Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. Oh, slumbering moonlight of Nodcry.
She's gonna have to make it all the way to the edge of Hisi Island, or Lempi Island, I guess I should say.
If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more!
Oh, spam the button. Alright. I wasn't expecting a QTE.
Did it work?
I hope so. Well, that was a short little Columbina POV. If we're immediately going to cut away after that.
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you hear me?
No. You're shitting me.
Columbina, I said wake up now!
Or are we going even further into the past now?
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
You know what? I kind of do like the smell of coffee, even if I don't like the taste of it.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
Probably, actually, she did.
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Wait, didn't we see this scene already?
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
I feel like we've seen this scene.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so I made a batch.
Is it a croissant?
Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can go ahead and...
She ate all of them already.
Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frost Moon Scions not teach you basic table manners? Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess?
Those red wine bottles behind her honestly look like hot sauce bottles.
Of course they are. I made them.
That is hot sauce red. That is not red Pinot.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What?
Machine oil in the cookies. Oh, now I'm just remembering in Honkai Star Rail, Shush the bartender actually puts machine oil in the drinks.
You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your old home and join the Fatui?
Ooh, did we ever get an answer to this?
I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's gotta be more to it than that.
Well, life there didn't go quite how I imagined.
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands of you, right? Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, would you help other people just for free food and drink? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic, Lord Something Fisher.
Something Fisher?
The Lord Artificer.
Artificer, okay.
Some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the...
Narcissist. The Narcinkreuz Ordo.
Narcissenkreuz Ordo.
Yes, that was it. Narcissenkreuz Ordo. So, would you try to fulfill their wishes?
This is a big... We're getting a lot of Sandrone's backstory in this arc.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me. I don't even know them.
She was made long after they were all dead and gone, minus one of them. Being said, I wonder if we'll ever get to see her meet Seymour or Little Anne and Marianne.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way.
And Caterpillar.
I did not know the people who made demands of me.
Huh. What do you know? We're on the same page for once. In his later years, Alan did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes of my own. Well, I don't. And I'm not in any mood to fulfill someone else's either.
Who's Alain?
Her creator.
He was the... You know what? Never mind.
The artificer.
You're not gonna remember. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, neither of us is the self-sacrificing type. Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in, if you could choose?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me, or fear me, but just want to chat with me like a normal person.
Damn. Low standards. But I can relate.
I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally, it would be somewhere with the smell of coffee and snacks.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
That was a weird inserted flashback.
Did I pass out?
We're in a metaphysical space where time moves backward. I don't know if whatever you just experienced quantifies as passing out or not.
Of course. I'm back here again. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone. Traveler. I miss you all so much. Back there, I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. But how did I do it?
You asked nicely, I guess?
Time is flowing backwards here, and I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me all along. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the past?
Probably. We still need to help for you to find some books for us, I guess.
And will I ever find my way back?
Find the entrance to the memories. Getting kind of weak.
It's getting harder and harder to use my power.
Maybe you should actually walk instead of floating around to save some power.
I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
Oh, that's annoying.
Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time.
Yep, this is the one I was talking about. Time to show us some books.
The Final Night Cemetery. This is where Flint's is based.
Or not. supposed to read through this many files?
We're gonna have a ghost from the future tell us which books we need to read.
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option.
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Flintz and Varga talked about some files on the Wild Hunt. Was this my doing too?
To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Nodcry's history.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process?
I'm gonna lean towards the latter, since this is a world where fate seems predetermined.
Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the one making these decisions?
Don't think about it too much, it'll help you sleep.
If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things turn out?
Yeah, for the worse, possibly.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
So why do you know which one? You weren't here for this.
Hey! Another file's moving!
She wasn't really here, but then again, she's also ancient, so she probably also just knows these events from the past, because she probably lived through most of them.
That should do it. Hmm? Luanatar?
Luonatar?
You can sense my presence? Wait!
Oh, that sucks. Just as soon as we figured out a way out.
So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the past. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki?
Is the fan theory going to be confirmed where you were going to eventually become that Luonatar?
That's...
You know, for a second there, that one looked kind of heart-shaped. I already mentioned it earlier, but when we first met Luonatar, the name of the track that plays on the OST is called, I believe, Reunion and First Meeting. Or something along the lines of that. And maybe when I edit this later, I'll put the track on screen.
I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just a void, stretching out into infinity. This is likely my final chance to enter the past. It's now or never.
Yep, this is where we first met Luonatar. It's all coming full circle.
Easy Island? How far back in time is this? Where's Luanatar?
Oh, did the game crash?
Can't sense her presence this time.
Okay, it fixed itself.
Seeing Enefa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
Man, I forgot that this was immediately after we wrapped up the Enefa and Aino story.
Traveler, Paimon. No, stay calm. I don't have much power left to change things. I don't even have that much time left here. Think, Columbina. How do I find a way back? A way back... to where? Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? Or to the future that followed?
That is another good question. Since you're traveling back in time, you actually have no clue what's going on in the present.
And if I return in my current state, what will become of me then?
The world is still rejecting you, right? So yeah, it might not even be a good idea to come back.
Dottoro's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the power of 2 moon marrows before capturing me. Even if I manage to get back, how can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune authority? I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be playing right into his hands. I have to find some way of rivaling the power he has usurped. Wait. Time flowing backwards. The Tri-Lune authority. Does that mean... I think I know what the final destination of this lunar reflection might be.
The creation of the moon? Your birth? I'm not entirely sure. You gotta share with the class, Columbina.
I know what I must do.
Do you? By the way, it's past midnight, which means we are now... It is now Saturday, January 17th, right? Yes, January 17th.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different. Just like the scenery.
This is where they met the Gohenki that became Luonatar.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? No. Someone else will see it. I need something with a close connection to me. Something I can use as a medium to tell them what's happened to me in here.
You need to find Luonatar.
Now it makes sense.
She figured it out. Oh, it's lagging. She made a flower. And it kissed us. She made Luonatar.
Hey, what was that? I feel like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh?
Luonatar.
It was I who brought Luonatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her.
Does that hurt? And will that explain why she could see you in that last memory?
That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
She's a piece of your soul.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luonatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Hey, you scared it off.
Did they actually speak during that line? I don't remember.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side, guide him, and help him in my stead. Oh, and bring him to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need his help. Go on.
And thus, the cycle is completed. All events now lead to the present.
You too.
Fate
Go.
is
And
predetermined
live your story.
once more. But now what happens to you?
As for mine must go in a different direction.
Did they turn around there? This is reminding me of the ending of Steins Gate. And that's where we ended? That's where Act 7 ends? Well, I did say we might not get a good stopping point.